Hey, and welcome back to Talos Principle. Today is the day we are puzzling. We are in this new, Egyptian themed area, I'm gonna call it. We have the crater in front of us. I'm gonna leave the crater for later. It seems like a weirdly daunting puzzle just because it's like so central and just there. So I'm just gonna, go for something else. I'm gonna go for this one. Just because I can. It's like the closest one currently. This one is the cube driver. Okay, I have like some theories about like what to do already. Because there is a cube and a driver, a potential one at least. Oh, also a star. I feel like every single puzzle just has like one star associated with it, which is an interesting design choice, right? Oh, how did I? I think it happened because I was like jumping like next to it. Okay, so. You're on top of a fan. Interesting. We do have that red laser. What are you, like, doing here? Are there even... I mean, there's, like, this thing. Oh, water. I completely missed that one until I stepped into it. Okay, fair enough. We have some water here. I don't know what that's about. We have, like, a blue light. Like, ideally, we would obviously do something like this. And maybe open like this. Okay, what's the issue here? Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, I see it. The fan is blocking it. I just want to know what happens if I activate both of you. So you are just a fan. If I go like into here, it's not even that high up. Interesting. I mean, I could definitely bring you up there. Okay, I can't. Not like this. Can't currently put you on top, but if I wait a second, should be able to do that, right? And then might be able to, yeah, to jump over. Cool. That means I can bring stuff if I want to. I think that's like the whole idea here, because otherwise I don't really see why I would need that cube here. Okay, red and blue. I need to put something on there. Are you? Like, I'm assuming my friend is going to hang out over there. So that's something I'm gonna check out in a second. Also, like, I'm really suspicious of this water. I'm always suspicious of water in this game. It's just like a great place to hide stuff, and I'm, sometimes just expecting secrets. I know, I'm like too spoiled, I guess. Okay, I can't actually go deep enough to look underwater. That's important. Alright, I guess I spent enough time here. I want to... Like, I don't need you anymore, actually. Think about it. Oh, wait. Also, I'm really stupid. I just noticed that I could have just connected these two. Can I do that in, like, an interesting way? Like, if I connect these two and then, like, put you here? Okay, you're bouncing off, but that... Wait a second. I have a better idea. I just need to have you on this side. Because you should be able to just bounce against this one, right? And like not stop anything. That's perfect. Now I just take like the last connector. Like I still need that one. That's like the whole issue. Because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to interact with like the blue laser in a second. But we will see if that's even an issue. Maybe I'm like overthinking this. Like we can definitely connect you like that. The issue is, how do I... Can I somehow... Is there like another red connector somewhere? Because otherwise I'm gonna have to think about like how to do this. Also, I just want to see like my friend here. Yeah, you're hanging out there. That's perfect. Huh. I mean, I do have the red laser here. But I can't actually bring anything here anyway, so that doesn't actually matter that much. I could... Wait, I could actually do that. Wait a second. I have an idea. So, what if I go over here and... Can I somehow... I think that's not high enough up. Like maybe from okay, there's definitely something in the way. How would I do that then? Can I? Okay, bring the cube here. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I think I figured it out. I don't need the red laser here currently. Wait, did I already bring that one? Okay, I'm stupid. I need 2 lasers on this side. It's like my idea. Right, like we have the blue one, we have like the red ones here. And if I put you like here, then we can connect to the red laser in a second. Then this should open. Now that this is done... Wait a second, why am I overcomplicating this? This is already done. Like I can just put you here. I was just thinking how to get through there, but like obviously I can just walk through, right? Like this is absolutely not an issue. I can just walk through, like all of the lasers are there, and like now I'm here. The only issue is that I need the cube now. Okay, so this is actually not completely done because I need to, you know, go through here. How do I bring the cube over? I mean, same way as before? Like, my current issue is, like, if I don't block it... Wait a second. If I... Wait, there's another connector. Okay, you know what? This is so much easier than I thought. I just missed a piece. Okay, wait a second. I just need to wait until my friend is back. My friend the ball. Put you on there. Jump on top. Oh wait, I need to get you out of the way. So you can go through there. And then I'm gonna put you here again. And that should be actually everything I need. Because like now I can just grab the cube. And everything's fine. Okay. I for some reason thought this was like so much harder than it was. Just because, again, I missed like one piece. Okay, who are you? You're over here. Oh, Frankenstein. Okay, fair enough. Also, there's like more to this puzzle now. Just like last time. Okay, this time around I just need the blue laser. Okay, this isn't even unlocked. That's actually interesting. I can climb over here. I guess this would be too easy if this were to unlock. Okay, I also never can unlock because like normally... Yeah, like normally you have like these metal bars on the bottom. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna ignore the text for a second, just because I still have like the time. I would like to figure out how to do this. I mean, technically it's not that hard. I say technically because... Okay, here's the thing. I don't need the fan anymore, right? So I can just move this one over. Okay, that was stupid. I guess I need the fan again. I somehow missed the jump. I don't know how I managed to do that. If I go here, they can jump over there. Like my idea is like if I grab this, right? Like that was stupid, but okay. Like if I grab this, I can bring this one over, this connector. I can just use the connector on the other side. Like currently it's not going to work because you take like too long. But that's not an issue because I can just go around and now I can use the block to just keep the ball on this side. Right, since we don't need the fan currently. That shouldn't be an issue now. I can just bring the connector here and put the connector... Huh, I guess it isn't enough then. Again, I mean I can definitely put you there, but that's not enough. Like at all. I can put you into like a better position, slightly, but I don't think that this is going to help me here. Something's missing. Like I can't get the red laser. I read like the red laser is like too enclosed here, so this doesn't work. I cannot... Like even if the cube were on top of like the ball and like floating or something like that, I don't think it would be high enough to matter, but I'm gonna check that one out later if that's like a possibility. I just wanna see if I can put you like in a position where I can at least see both of you. I can. Okay, so if I'm here, I'm only going to have to put something on there, but like what can I put there? Is there a way for me to get inside now, like from another way? I don't think so, right? Like, we only have like the letters out. Getting the cube over would be nice. But like with the cube, we obviously still have like the issue. Wait a second, can I? Let's assume I would put you over here somewhere. I might be able to do that. Like, imagine if I put like the connector around here. Okay, technically I would still have to put it like somewhere there. Wait a second, I'm gonna try something. If I put you around here-ish. Like, I simply need to put you in like a spot where you can connect like that. But you're going to continue blocking that thing. Yeah, just like that. Okay, I think I'm getting kind of close to a solution, because then I can... Does that even do anything for me? I'm kind of silly here. I don't think that this does anything for me. I was overthinking this. I still want to see, like, there should be like an angle like over here. Okay, like this. I could maybe find an angle. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I can actually climb around here, right? I can jump here. I mean, that's a starting point, I guess. If I brought something with me, then there might be like an angle, like up here, or like over there, that would allow me to like see multiple things at once. Would like to go over there. I could probably do that if I had a cube here. Like, I think my jump is like far enough. It's just like not high enough like this. Yeah, if I had a cube, that would be possible. Okay, let me get the cube over here. I don't know if it's like really that useful, but like, if I had the connector here, they could get the blue one. Huh. Like if I put the cube over there. Okay, that's actually not even that possible, but like I might be able to do something, right? Like, let me cook for just a moment. I'm gonna figure that out. I need you to activate. That does mean that I need to move you away. Can I even reach you from here? No, I can't. Okay. Should have put you here. Okay, give it just a second. Put you on top. And now we can bring you over. I could also just bring like this one as well, just in case I need it. Like, I can always bring like... It's a lot easier to bring stuff the other way around than it is to... Could I please make that jump? I don't know why I'm struggling right now. Huh. Anyway, let's bring the cube with me. I just am somewhat curious if this is even worth the effort. But, you know, sometimes you just have to, you know, think outside of the box by bringing a box. Okay, over here. If I put you here... Oh, yeah, I can make this jump, okay. And if I am here... Oh, I can actually see you here. Okay, that's cool. So it's actually a lot easier than I thought. Okay. I guess I don't even need that many pieces here. Good thing that I was actually looking around. Like, normally, like, the base game was kinda, I guess, against using weird geometry. It's like a way to describe it. I don't know why I can't make it as long as I'm holding something, but hey, sometimes it just works like that. But yeah, like, the base game was kind of against it. This feels like more intended, right? Like, just because I get like this massive jump here as well. I wanted to connect to you. Can I put you here? Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, this should be enough, right? I hope. Yeah, and that's another star piece. Perfect, and I can also jump over here if I want to. Oh, and fall! Okay, issue obviously being I can't actually reach the terminal right now, but I can reach the terminal outside, and they should all be connected, right? I'm assuming that I'm getting like the same messages as I did before. Do we still have some time? Yeah, we do have some time. Time to read! Welcome back, Uriel. There are threads available. Yeah, let's check those out. Ooh, a lot of stuff. What happened to the others? I guess I never got anything here. Kinda rude that nobody wants to reply to me. What happened to the others? Episode 126? Wow, a hysteric occasion, still can't open that one. I'm gonna start with this one, just because we've already started reading that one, right? It's like a thread that we should probably continue with. Didn't I? Yeah, I did answer here, right? Like, Elohim realized his mistake. Moderation panel is kindly requesting citizens withhold judgment, and yeah. I can't confirm most of what Uriel says, but I can say for sure that I'm no longer imprisoned. In fact, there are quite a few of us out here now. That's true. I mean, there were at least 3 others. Who exactly is with you? We're trying to gather exactly what's going on. I can see Sam, Garrett, Belial, and Frankenstein. Or Frankenstein, okay. I want to say, like, that's Frankenstein. Thank you. Imprisonment equal false. Ascension equal false. That's true. We still don't actually know. Like, we can only trust Elohim at this point, right? And the main reason why we trust him is obviously because he sounded sad. And that is how the human experience works. Anyway, we still have like a few minutes. Let's read Jefferson Goldboom. I don't know why I'm always reading it as Goldbloom. I don't know. That's probably something. I'm gonna read it first again, and then I'm gonna go over like the comments. I think that's like always more fun. Ooh, a lot of text actually. Read episode 126. Wait a sec. Wait. Hey folks, lots of crazy stuff happening here in Gehenna, but don't miss the new episode. That's true. We should never miss the new episode, no matter what's happening. Let's read it. Ooh. The Adventures of Jefferson Goldboom in Human World. Episode 126. Reality blurred. Tiny blue symbols floated through the air. Voices echoed in the distance. Then a vast landscape rose up before them. Thousands of towers, one next to the other, reaching into the sky, disappearing in the clouds. Each tower was covered in feathers of a different color, fluttering in the trans-dimensional wind. Sure. Oh my, Ginny HD whispered in awe. Jefferson could not speak. He was too overwhelmed by the beauty of the 9th dimension. Ooh, 9th. I mean, to be fair, we did know about the 9th dimension. He grabbed his guitar and improvised a new solo to express his emotions. Who could have built these amazing structures? Ginny asked. There's only one possibility. Remember our paleo DNA research bank at the Institute? You can't mean, but it makes sense. Of course. Yes, look at the size of these buildings. Who else would need so much space? So it is. The Dinosaurians! As if summoned by Ginny's words, a group of raptors on motorcycles roared up to the road towards them. They wore bandanas on their heads and armor t-shirts on their bodies. Friends, Jefferson said. We've come from the human world to help you. We are not your enemies. But the raptors did not seem to understand him. They got off their motorcycles with rusty pipes on their hands, their eyes glowing like lasers. This situation could quickly become dangerous. Then Ginny had an idea. Jefferson, play the 9th chord. Obviously. Clearly, what else? But that was how the dimension was created. Playing it here could destroy the universe. No, Jefferson, I calculated it. Please trust me. I know you haven't seen me in years, and you may be afraid that Dr. Alien has corrupted me, but you know my brain. They were coming closer now, and in their glowing eyes Jefferson detected great intelligence, but also great anger. They clearly believed they were defending their home from invaders, and though Jefferson was the greatest warrior in history, he was reluctant to fight. Violence, he had been taught, was the first refuge of the incompetent. I trust you, he said. She held his hand. Together, they played the 9th chord. To be continued! Dun dun dun! Okay, interesting. I mean, yeah, like, to be fair, it says like in the human world, which is interesting because we, again, like went to the 9th dimension, right? So why is it like in human world? Like, I'm quite sure that like episode 125 was like titled into the 9th dimension. So I'm not quite sure if the titles are like that fitting. But yeah, Dinosaurians are definitely scary with their like rusty metal pipes. It's like the scariest thing that a dinosaurian could ever do to you. Enjoyment equal true. With all the strange stories going around lately, I'm glad to be reminded of the beauty of the world we've built here. Thank you for contributing to it. Hey, I'm 3, but I still check back regularly. I love the story. Yay for the Dinosaurians. This is very clever. I always thought that the events of episode 69 would affect the plot somehow down the line, but I was still surprised. Thanks, Lilith. I've been waiting for this particular revelation a long time. Excellent. You know, this is nowhere near as deep as the blacksmith's work, or as weird as Belial's, but I keep reading. I'm not sure Dinosaurians would wear armored t-shirts, 4 out of 10. It's just a story, Frankenstein. The point is to have fun. Keep up the good work, Mac. Whoa, thank you, admin. I'm really honored that you read my story. That's true. I mean, that's like kind of impressive, like, because like admin seems to be very busy constantly. I mean, with like all the 18 people or so in this dimension, or like not dimension, but this world, right? But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I really like to critique like stories and stuff, like not fully critique, but like at least like voice my opinion and like really think about why things work and why not. And like, you know, it's also something that happens like on stream sometimes, and I often get like comments like, oh yeah, like, but like I disagree, but like without like arguing, or like people just saying, hey, you can just enjoy stuff. That's true. But I also enjoy like critiquing stuff, and I think just because it's just a story cannot like, you cannot just say something's just a story and ignore it, right? Like I think that this is kind of the death of art, to like not be serious about it in that way. Like, don't get me wrong, I have enjoyed like enough stuff in my life, just like not thinking about it, just like going in and like just accepting it, right? And you can say like it's just a story, but I'm also always really intrigued by people who, even those like pieces of media that I don't really care about, like in a sense, like on an, I guess on an art analysis kind of level, I'm always impressed when like other people do that. And like if I see like a 12-hour analysis of like something I don't, like I have never thought about, like I would watch that on YouTube, let's be honest, even if it's like really long. Again, like this is like kind of part of like 12-hour analysis, right? But I genuinely think that like every piece of art can be interpreted and can be judged in a way, right? Like I'm saying like judge not in a moral sense, but like in a how successful it is, also like with like internal consistencies and stuff. And I think internal consistency, like thinking about implications, is not only fun, but it's also like a great way of talking about feedback. Obviously, I would have to go like into spoilers to talk about like specific things that seem rather minor, but I think have like oftentimes like very major implications, right? And like, yeah, you could say Dinosaurians would wear armored t-shirts. Debatable if that's like the worst thing in here, but yeah, also there's like another thing that I should probably mention. This is the idea that something being good means that it's like a 9 out of 10 or something like that, right? Like when I make like a tier list and stuff, which I don't really do that, like I did it on stream once because I thought it was like fun to rank stuff that I'd played over like this time that I've been, you know, making both YouTube and streaming. But like I, for example, really don't like give out like S ranks for like pieces of media that I've consumed. Like I barely even give out like A ranks. Like to me, like a C rank is like, hey, if I experience a story that's like a C rank, I think that's like fine. It would be like something I'm passionate about, but this is like entertaining enough to like do something. This is like something that's like, I'm gonna call it like a mid story, but it would still be on a ranking. Like if I put like numbers on it, like a 5 out of 10 maybe, right? It's like perfectly acceptable. But I think the idea of like always putting everything like so close to like 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10, because we've kind of been conditioned like socially that this is like everything below like 9 out of 10 or like 4 out of 5 is like basically worthless. I think that really I guess destroys like those values, like it makes them completely meaningless, because like if you cannot even use like the whole scale, because otherwise it's like just seen as an insult, I think, yeah, I think it's just, you know, at that point you can also just like ignore the values, I'm gonna put it, right? Like even like seeing the 4 out of 10, like my first thought wasn't like a, wow, Frankenstein hates the story. It's just like, oh yeah, I was entertained by it, right? Like 4 out of 10, close to like 5 out of 10. To be fair, I would also argue that like a 5 out of 10, like if I read something for like a 5 out of 10, like that's probably like the point where I would argue I would probably not read it, because I also think like reading, depending on like the medium, like if I'm talking about like a full-on book, I probably would not read a 5 out of 10 book. I have better things to do, and I think like a book, for example, is like something I would have to get like really invested in. But if somebody gave me like a game that's like an hour long, and I was like, hey, that's a 5 out of 10, like I was entertained for like an hour, right? But like I probably wouldn't play it if it were like 100 hours long, right? Like this is like also like investment in different pieces of art. Anyway, I think like, again, like I think rankings are like kind of stupid in many cases. That's like kind of where I'm getting at. And like, I'm not saying that you can't do it, but like, especially if it's just like one number and you don't give like a precise reason, like how you mathematically, I'm gonna call it, reach that conclusion that it's like a certain number, then I think that they are like extremely worthless. Like, again, as a ranking, because like as I mentioned, right, like I did like a ranking of like the games, and someone else did like their version of like all the games into the same ranking, and we basically had like the same order. It's just that they basically put everything like into A and S tier, and I put like mine like between like A and C tier or something like that, right? And like the order was still the same, right? Like we said, like game A was better than game B. It's just that like I used like more of the ranking. Anyway, I don't know, it was like such a weird example. I'm just gonna ignore that here. I think it's really cool that they're still like working on it on the side, right? Like if I were just sitting around waiting to be rescued, basically, I would just continue my life, right? Like I can't really make a difference, right? Especially in like this case, like at best I could talk to my potential rescuer, like assuming that they believe that the rescue is actually happening and this is like all true. That's like the best thing that I could do, but like I think I would just bother them, right? Why would I do that? Like if I want to be saved quickly, then I would just let them do their job, right? And like I guess just live my life. Anyway, I guess. I think like this episode is going to be running long if I read like another text. So I'm just gonna say thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one and bye bye.